Welcome everyone. Today we are going to be in a very good situation, which is going to be help not only just beginners but advanced beginners also. Okay. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Karan, and I'm a coach in PCA Premier Chess Academy. I I'm teaching I'm teaching variety of international students, USA, India, Australia. All these are region of mine. And today, what are we going to do? We are going to learn how we can do checkmate with the help of rook and queen, right? Okay, so without wasting any time, let's jump in. So first, we will show you some of the, okay, first of all, notes. So today, first of all, we are going to learn how to do checkmate with a double rooks. Okay, double rook checkmate. Okay, okay. Let's start. So double rook checkmate is a very easy checkmate. If you count down the number and if you rate the checkmate this is, it will be like 10 out of 10. Like it is stacking. Even a child can do this check. We have one technique also. Each and every checkmate requires a simple technique. If you know the technique, then it will be easy, right? Okay. So what is the technique? Okay, technique. So here, the technique, or you can say the skill which we are going to use is known as lagger check. Got it? Okay. So lagger check. What is lagger checkmate? Have you seen any lagger before? Right? It's lagger like one step after one step after one step after one step. Right? So this is how we do in the lagger check. So similarly also here, what we are going to do, we are going to give checks to the opponent king by step by step. Right? Step by step, we are going to give checks. Let's start. Okay. So for this checkmate, you can choose any of the rook, either on the A2 square rook, or you can choose the H2 square. Okay. So let's give a check. One check. And look at here. What happened with this check? We can already see this rook is controlling the entire second rank. And now what happened with this rook? Now we are controlling the third rank as well. Wow. Isn't it great? Right? Now what is the options for black? There is only one option to go back. Correct? So here there are two types of things will happen. Okay. First, what will happen? Opponent king will help you in checkmate. Okay. Your opponent king will help you in the checkmate. And what is the second one? Opponent king will not help you in checkmate. Okay, now you may be thinking, sir, why is the opening is going to help us? I'll tell you. You see how the opening will help you by just going back, right? In a straight line without doing any disturbance. So if he does this, if he is helping us, then what we are going to do? Step by step, you see, one step at a time. First, the left hand side group will play, then right hand side group will play. Got it? Okay. Now again, look at here. This rook controlling this rank. This rook controlling this rank. Where we will go? Up. Correct? Okay. Now you see we have already played this rook. So what is the turn of the other rook? Right. Okay. So we are going to play the other rook. This rook is controlling this square. This controlling this. So where will the king? Up. Now you already know the thing, right? Up, 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 up. And you look at here. this controlling this, and now we will control the last pawn. And since the board is now closed, okay, there is no upper square now. Okay, the limit of the board is finished. That means this is checkmate. So this is how, so simply we can use the ladder checkmate in order to do the checkmate, right? With the double rooks, easy. Okay, let's do, this is the first thing we can, correct? This is the first part we can. Let's jump to the second part, when the opponent will not help you, right? We have observed, what we have observed by this checkmate that one by one we are giving checks, correct? So what if the king will not go up straight? What if he takes a different route? Yes or no? So let's try, okay? Let's try one more time. So let's again, any check, okay? Now where will the king go? Now where will the king go? King will try to go in the diagonally. Why diagonally? Because he knows that somehow one of the time this rook will land on this square. So what will he do? He will capture. Correct? So he will go diagonally. So now you will say, okay, so sir told me we need to give check in the ladder way. Check. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Again, now you see this king is not helping us. So what will he do? He will go diagonally. And look at here, he is attacking us. Now, if you give a check, thinking that sir told me to give one check one at the time, but that is not for the second case. No? The opponent is not helping us. What will he do? Now he has an option. He will grab your rook and you lost your rook, right? Still we are winning because we have a rook, but we have, why would we give a free piece, right? So what will we do? We will just pull this rook back. We just pull this rook back, correct? Now look at here, the placement is very important. We need to put this rook right next to the other rook, not right in front of it. Why? Because then how will you able to give checks, right? Now this rook is blocking, no? This rook is on a4, the red one is blocking the green rook. So that's the reason we have to put the king rook on b4. Okay. Now what will black play? We don't care. You play whatever. We are going to give the checks. Correct. Now again he is trying to come in the corner. Check. Check. Come here. And look at here. Again, you can't give check because the king will capture, right? So what will we do? Simple. We will go back again, right? Whenever you get into this situation, just pull your rook back. Okay, what will black play? Black saying, okay, you give me the check, I will capture you. Will we do it? No, what will we do? We goes back, correct? Now the king has only one or two options and this is checkmate. So this is how simply we will able to do checkmate just with the help of two rooks. Correct? Right? Easy? Okay. But sometimes situations are, this is very, very rare by the way. Double rook checkmate is not that common. Okay. It is like if your opponent is having that much bad day, only then you're able to get this. Okay. Okay. But let's go for a little bit different type of check, which is single rook checkmate. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we have learned how to do checkmate with two rooks. But now we are going to use only a single rook. We are only going to use a single rook. Okay. Okay. So which are the technique is we are going to use, sir? What are the technique we are going to use? So the technique which we are going to use is known as box technique. Box technique. Okay, this is called box technique. We have seen a box, right? We have seen a box. So how the box works? Small, 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 small. Okay, so this is how we were going to do. So what we need to do, we need to make a box. Okay, we need to make a box. Let's do it. Look at here. This king right now having control of entire lines. Such a lines he has, right? So what we need to do, we need to close it. Rook to F2. Now look at here. We box king. Now we have created a box. Correct? We have created a box. So what will king do? He will go back. Obviously, he does not have any other choice. What will we do? We will again box him. Look at here, the box is getting smaller and smaller, right? And now what if I will go here? Then I will again close your rook. Then I will again make a small box. You see, this box is getting smaller and smaller. First it was this, now it is this, correct? What if it goes back? Now you see, we are not able to box him, right? If we give a check, then he will just escape. What? Right now, you have this much of square, this much of box. But since you give a check, now he has this much of big square. Correct? Now he has this much of square. So is it a good thing or bad thing? Obviously, bad thing, right? We have given a big square to him. That's the reason now we do not have to move the rook. What will we do? We will help the rook to make the box smaller and smaller. So how will we do it? King to d1. We are now bringing the king closer. He will play here, king here, c1. And let's say he goes up. Since we again can't close the square, so what we can do? Bring the king closer. Let's say he goes here. Now we can use this rook. Again, we are closing. Look at here. Now this much of squares is good. He goes here. Can we close the square? No, not possible. If we give this check, he will escape. So what will we do? This is called waiting. This is called waiting move. We are waiting. Now if you move here, box king. Correct? Again, we are boxing it. And now what will he do? He are escaping. He's saying, okay, I have no business. I'm going away. Right? So what will we do? Can we use the rook now? No. Again, if we give a check, he will escape. So what will we do? Bring the king. Okay, never forget your good friend, king. King goes here. And if he goes here, look at here. Again, done. Okay, so here, very important thing we need to learn. These are the last lines. These are the last lines. Okay, so what are these last line doing? If black king, or you can say your opening king also, touches the last line, then you need to control the upper line with the rook, just like how I'm doing it, right? Okay, what will happen with this? Then this king will only have this much of space to move. And now he has just moving here. Can we close the square? No. So we will move the king here. Can we close the square? No. So move the king. Can we close the square? Yes. Can we close the square? Yes. Can we do it? No. So move the king. Can we close it? No. So move the king. Can we? Yes. Can we? Okay, here is a deep figure. If you do it now, This is stalemate, right? So this is not like this is so easy. I'm a rook up. I will do anything. No. You see, stalemate. The king has no square to move, but he is also not in the check. So what will happen? It's a draw. Correct? So what will we do? He will move the king again. Okay? Now he is going here. If, and look at here, only these squares are left for the king. We will just pull the king up, rook up, this go here and checkmate. How easily we able to do this checkmate? You just have to do one thing. Just close the square. Close the square. Okay, here we get. So what we do? Closing the square. Look at it. This is back. So what we get? Waiting move. Now we can do square. Yes. Can we do square? No. So move the king. Can we do square? No. Move the king. Can we do here? Yes. Can we do now? Can we do now? Now you see, this is how easy this game will be. And we can, okay, this is stalemate. And we have to move the king then. Rook goes up. Check. Easy, right? Such an easy position. But we have to be very, very careful. Okay, we have to be very, very careful in this. So few things we need to use while doing this. So what are those things? Okay, we remember in the double rook how we are giving check. One check, one check, one check, right? So the first point is do not give any checks. This is the first rule. You do not have to give any check to your opponent. No check. The only check you will give is when you're going to give a check. Correct? Because look, just like here, if you go a little bit back, here, if we give a check, the king will escape. No? So we do not want that thing. So what we want? We want to stay in the square. That is the first thing. Second thing, make the square smaller and smaller. Easy. We will just need to make square smaller and smaller. Right. Third point. When you're not able to do square, if you not able to make square smaller, what will you do? What will you do? You will answer move the king. Correct? Then you just move the king. Many people here do mistakes. Many people do mistakes here. What they do? They just give checks. You do not have to give check. That's a rule. Correct? Easy? Right? Easy. Now, what we are going to do? We are going to learn the other pattern of the checkmate. What is it? We are going to learn other piece. Queen checkmate. Everyone's favorite. Queen's checkmate. Okay? We are going to learn the Queen's checkmate. Okay. So here, there are varieties of checkmate patterns with this queen. Varieties of. Okay, let's bring a queen into it. Let's bring a queen into the game. Okay, so look at here. Now we have a queen in this position. Okay, how we are going to do checkmate? So before starting the technique, I would like to tell you what are the things which beginner level player do. What are the mistakes they does? Okay. Okay. So what they does, they again start giving checks. Okay. They just keep on giving checks. Check, check, check. What is happening with this check? The thing is happening. First of all, the king was here. This much of square was closed. But since you're giving the check, not this much is. Only this thing is happening. Only this thing is happening. Correct? Right. You're just moving the king here and there, here and there, here and there. Okay. So what is the problem with this? People can ask, no, what is the problem, sir? What happened? I'm giving check. I'm happy. I like to tease my opponent. Right. People can say like that, right? Okay. So for those people, we have to give a little bit of advice. What is the advice? Well, not advice, technically, it's a rule. It's a rule of chess. What is the rule of chess? It's known as 50 moves rule. So what is 50 move rules? 50 move rule means if your opponent hasn't moved any pawn or capture anything, then in the 50 moves, if you're able to do checkmate, then it's okay, then you're winning. But if you're not able to do checkmate in 50 moves, then the game will end it in a draw. So you only have 50 moves to do the checkmate. And if you just keep on dancing the king here and there, what will happen? Eventually, you will draw the game. Okay, sir, what is problem with draw? Right, you can ask me. Sir, I'm not losing the game. But you see, here you have an opportunity to win the game. And you're making it a draw. Is it a good thing? No, right? So that's the reason we have to learn this checkmate. So again, technique. So this is, I like to call it L checkmate. What is L checkmate, sir? This is very fun. This is ladder checkmate. No, this is actually L-shaped checkmate. Okay, sir. Show us how to do this checkmate. Okay, let's show. Okay. Let's start the position one more time with the start. Let's bring the king here. Okay. So, first of all, before learning it, one rule you need to learn. Do not give any check. Do not give any checks. You do not have to give checks. No check at all. You just have to give the final check. Final check when you going to do the checkmate. Correct? Okay. So what is L checkmate, sir? So here, second, you need to make L shape distance of your queen with the opponent king. Correct? What does it mean? Let's make a L shape. L shape. There you go. Now we have created a L shape. We can, okay, so someone in the chat is asking, can you checkmate with the knight? Yes, we can do checkmate with the knight, but only a single knight will not help you in checkmate. We have to have something else also in the checkmate. Okay, a single knight can never do checkmate. We will take this question once I complete. Okay. Okay, this is a very good question. I would like to answer this. So what we need to do, L shape. Can you see that we are making L shape with the queen and the king, right? We are making an L shape. So what will happening with this L shape? The thing is happening now, the queen is controlling these much of squares. And if you see, the opponent king has only these squares to move. These 3 squares to move, 4. So he has to just go here. So we don't care. What will he do? If he goes away, keep the L shape in contact. Make the L shape. And look at here, he again moved. So what will we do? L shape. Keep the L shape. Don't touch the king. Keep the king away. We just need to make, if he goes here, L shape. If he goes here, L shape. Okay, he's going away. What will he do? L shape. Keep the L shape. Okay, if he goes here, then where will he need to go? Here? No. Okay. Sir, you need to go here. Give a check. Should I do this? Is it a L shape? No. So where we go? G6. Again, L shape is there. Look at here. How we making a L shape. Okay. Now king will move here. Again, go ahead. We don't care. You go anywhere. We are just making L shape. Okay. Again. What if the king will touch the last line? Look at here. If he touch this thing, this is last file. And if he touches this square, this is last rank. So whenever your opponent touches the last line, doesn't matter it is rank or a file, don't worry. Just put the queen in front of that line. Look at here, we just put the queen in front of leg. If the king goes to here, then where will we put the queen? Here, right in front of it. Correct. Now what is this thing helping us? Now we are just remove all these squares from the king's area. All these squares. Now he can't go anywhere. He only and only have this much of square left. Only this much. These 3 squares he'll only have. So what will we do with this thing? Okay. Now it is black to turn. He is just dancing around now. This is what I like to call dancing king. Okay. So he's just dancing around here and there. Now, what to do? Should we make a L shape? Should we make a L shape? Okay, one question also asked. 2 questions. If you have 2 knights and the other side has a pawn or something, then yes. Okay, what about single bishop checkmate? Can we do single checkmate? Actually, we are going to take this question and the last. So stay tuned till the last. Okay, this is a very, very good question. Can we do a checkmate with the knight? Okay, okay, let's go. So now we do not have to make the L shape because the king touches the last line. So what will we do? Move the king. Move the king. Now that sleeping king, which is sleeping in the corner, now he just woke up and now he is walking here. Okay, and look at here. Sorry, if he goes here, queen here, checkmate. Correct. How to do checkmate with the queen? Just put the queen in front of the king. That's it. This queen controlling all the squares where this king can go, and this is checkmate. And can he capture the queen? Can the opening king capture the queen? No, 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 no. Why he can't capture the king? Because the king is protecting it. Correct? Because the king is protecting it. So that's the reason he can't capture that queen. Correct? Let me show. Like here. Correct? Okay. So what if he goes not here? What if he goes here? Then again we will move the king. If he goes here, checkmate. You see how simply this checkmate is there. How simply. Okay. So cool cake. I know this cool cake. This is Pranay. Pranay said the correct. You can't do single bishop checkmate. We are going to teach that thing also about it. Okay. So what we need to do? Just do a little bit recap. Okay. Keep the L shape with the queen. Doesn't matter where the king go. You just have to make the L shape. If he goes here, L shape. If he goes here, L shape. If he touches the last line, okay, this is a little big thing. Now you can't touch the last line. So what will we do? We will keep the L shape. You see, we can make a L shape from there also. No? He will go here. Now we catch the last line. Okay, now the king is dancing. What will we do? Bring the king. Okay, now we will just bring the king here and get ready to do the checkmate. Checkmate. Done? Easy? Correct? Easy one. Okay. So now, what are the things? Now let's take a look from the black perspective also. Okay, some questions are coming here. If you make a queen, okay. So this, so I am asking that if you make a queen, yes, you can make a queen and you can promote it. Yes, you can promote a queen and you can make it. Okay, Gazling asking if we have one pawn, is that going to be a checkmate? If you have a pawn, okay. So first of all, let's do this thing. Let's clear these questions. Okay, everybody, focus. Now let's see checkmate. Okay, people are asking this question, so I would like to checkmate minimum requirement. Minimum requirement of checkmate. Okay, so these are the 5 things you require in order to do checkmates. First, queen, only a single queen. Second, a rook. A single rook can do checkmate. Okay. Third, 2 bishops, which opposite color. Opposite color bishop. If you have same color bishop, like you have black bishop, dark square bishop, okay, let's put it here. Let's also put it here. If you have these bishops, 2 same color bishop, then you can't do checkmate. But if you have this one dark, one light, then you can do checkmate. Got it? Fourth one bishop and one knight. So this is the fourth requirement. One bishop, one knight. Doesn't matter which color the bishop is, you can do this checkmate. Okay. Fifth one, 3 knights. So these are the fifth requirement of doing the checkmate. Got it? This is the fifth requirement of doing the checkmate. Okay. Look at here. We have learned queen and rook. Okay. And this bishop, knight, and knight. These are some others. Correct? Okay. Just a second. Okay. My camera just got off. Okay. So here, people are asking if you have a pawn. Okay. You see, this is if you have a pawn. If you have a pawn, then you can create a knight. If you have 2 knights, then you can create a knight. You can do that checkmate. But who will do that? Who will do that knight thing? So the pawn will just become a queen, and you can do the simple checkmate with the queen. Correct. So this is the thing. Any other question you guys have? You can just simply ask me in the chat. Okay. But can't we checkmate with the knight if the other side has a pawn to avoid stalemate? Yes, we can do that thing also. We can do that thing also. But a single knight will not help you in checkmate. A single knight will never able to do checkmate. Later, can you please show how to do checkmate? Okay, I will love to teach you how to do checkmate with the bishops. I would love to teach you how to do bishop and knight checkmate. But bishop and knight checkmate already there in our YouTube channel by our good coach Karan Khanna coach, and he already showed how to do bishop and knight checkmate. You can watch that video also after this. And regarding the bishop checkmates, we can also make a new video. If you guys want, you can comment in the section if you want a new video with this two bishop checkmate. We will love to make it. Okay. Okay, back to the thing. Right now I am making queen and rook checkmate. We are learning this, right? So we have learned rook checkmate, we have learned rook checkmate, we have learned sec we have learned double rook checkmate, we have learned queen checkmate. Now what we are going to learn, we are going to learn queen and the rook checkmate. We are going to learn what? Queen and the rook checkmate. Queen and a rook. This is so easy. This is so easy. You just need to use your rook and the queen, okay, in order to do checkmate. You do not even have to use the king in this one. Okay, you do not have to use the king also. So let's start. Okay. Okay. So what we will do here, you can give checks, but the best way to do the checkmate is keep the king, keep the rook in front and the queen in the back. Got it? You just need to do this thing. So let's do it. Rook here. Let's say queen goes somewhere. Now what will we do? Queen in the back. Look at here. This is the pattern you need to make. Rook in front, queen in the back. And now what will we do? Simply the ladder check. Again, we are going to use the ladder checkmate here. Rook here. And look at here, because the queen is in the back, we do not care. We will just going to give checks now. This is so easy. This is so easy. Game over. Just like Dhruv said in the chat, game over. Right? This is so easy. Okay. So, sir, we have learned queen checkmate. We have learned rook checkmate. Okay. Okay. So, sir, can we do it how to perfect in this? Okay. How do we know that I am really good in this? So, the thing is, if you able to do checkmate in 9 moves with the queen, then you understand you have perfect, you got a perfectionist in this one, the queen checkmate. Correct? If you able to do checkmate with the queen in just 9. So this is the thing. Okay? Rook checkmate, you can take 15 to 20 minutes. That's it. Okay, ladder checkmate is around 10 moves, 10 to 12 moves. That's it. Okay, but if this is the thing, if you want to know if you are really good in this, so 9 moves is all you require to do checkmate with the queen. Correct? First, it will take some time, but then you will be perfectionist. Okay, few things you need to learn before doing any sort of checkmate. Okay, which is very required. Okay, we are not taking the rook double rook checkmate, we are taking queen and rook checkmate. Few things we need to. First, always keep an eye on the moves. Okay, always keep an eye on the moves, that is your 50 moves already over or not. Okay, if your 50 moves is over, then what we will do? It's a draw, right? So you have to be very careful. So how to, sir? How to keep an eye on those things? Easy answer. What is the answer? Can anybody tell me in the chat box? Okay. Can anybody tell me in the chat box what is the answer? How to keep an eye on the moves? Come on, let's wait. Let's see how to keep an eye on the moves. Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me? Okay, people are just saying game over. People are really love to say emojis. Okay, correct answer. Correct answer. Very nice answer. So the answer which is given is it by counting. Yes, by counting. Amazing, amazing. By counting. Or you can also do one thing by notation. Correct? You will get a sheet over there. You can just note down the moves one by one, one by one, one by one. Okay? Then you do not have to even count. You can just like see the notation. That's it. Right? That's it. Second thing which you need to see. Second thing which you need to see. Okay? Is it stalemate positions. Stalemate position. That your opponent will get into the stalemate. So let me show you a stalemate positions with the help of the queen. Okay. So this is the most famous stalemate position with the queen. There you go. You see, this is your opponent's turn. This is your opponent's turn and he can't move anywhere. But is the white giving a check? No, right? The white is not giving a check and I can't move anywhere. That means this king is in the stalemate and it's a draw. So we have to be very, very careful in this. Okay. What is the problem and how people get into the problem? Okay. Because of the L shape. Because of the L shape. So you told me that L shape is the good thing, right? Yes, L shape is a good thing, but only till the king is not on the last line. Once the king touches the last line, then L shape is not good. Okay? Then L shape is not good. Correct? Okay. So look at here. If we just come back a little bit, if we just come back a little bit, if we just move the king here. Okay. Now we have spaces. And look at here. This is L shape. King goes here. And you will say, sir, you told me L shape, right? I'm making L shape. No, this is draw. So what will you do? You will just move the king, right? Just we learn. Okay. So, sir, where do we need to do L shape? You need to do L shape only when the king is not touching the last line. If the king is touching the last line, then just don't make the L shape. That's it. So, sir, what will we do? Oh, just control the upper line, right? Just control the upper line. It's a good advice to keep your queen away from the king. If you want to do this checkmate, just keep your queen away from the king when you are in the last line. Okay, this will help you not to get stalemate. Once you get expert in it, once you're able to do many types and many different players will faces you and you able to do checkmate with them, then you can do your style. Okay, so this is a very easy style, a very easy pattern to do checkmate. Okay, okay, let's go with the rook. Okay, what we need to do in order to do checkmate with the rooks. Okay, very important, because queen checkmate is quite easy. You see, we can easily do checkmate within 9, but rook checkmate is a little bit technical and people always loses here. So keep few things in mind. Okay, I'm writing it down here also. Few things to keep in mind. Okay, keep your rook protected with the help of your king. Correct? With the help of your king, you just keep the rook protected. What if it is cross 50 moves and this still playing? Okay, very good question, Dazzling. Gasoline is asking this question: what happens if 50 moves and they're still playing? Actually, if your opponent is very aware of it, okay, he can just claim it is a draw, okay, and if they are still playing, the arbiter will come and they can also help. Correct. The arbiter also, arbiter is like the referees of the chess, okay, they can just come and they can help you in that thing also. Correct. Okay, but don't, if you are in a black situation, okay, it's like not always you're going to have the rook. If you have the black situation, this is the thing you need to do. Got it? Okay, keep your rook protected. Okay. So what if we are black? We are going to lose, sir. What will we do? Okay, few things you need to do. Try to keep your king in the center. Try to keep your king in the center. And if your opponent is making the king, like for example, giving a check, keep the king in the center. Don't cross the center. Keep the king in the center. Because in the center, not even a queen can do check. Got it? If there is a your king is in the center, not even a queen can do the check. That's the how strong the center is, right? In the opening, we also tell each and everyone, right, that to control the center, right? So this is also here also. Center is very important. Center is very important. Keep your pieces in the center, you will win the game. Keep your pieces in the corner, you will lose the game. This is a life rule of chess. This is a life rule of chess. Correct? Okay. So guys, this is how the session has done. Now we are going to take some question answers. So if anyone has any question, they can just ask me. Go ahead in the chat. You can ask me any question regarding today's session. And if you have any journal questions, you can still ask that. Okay, we are going to take some questions now. Go ahead, guys. Ask me. Okay. Who's going to ask first question? Let's see. Anyone has any questions? I think so. Everyone is typing. Okay. Do you play leeches? Yes, I do play leeches. Everyone play leeches. Everybody plays in leeches, right? Okay. Any other question? Okay. People are really funny here. People are sending so many emojis here. Very nice. Very nice. I think we can also see so many love hearts are given. Very. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for liking this video. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Any question? What is your rating? Oh, for that, you have to come into my class. Okay? You're that, you have to come into my class. Okay. Anything, anyone else regarding the chess? What's your username in Lead Chess? Can we do checkmate with single rook in one move? In one move is not possible. Okay. Geeta Negi is asking, can we do single rook checkmate with just one move? No, we can't do single checkmate with the rook in just one move. You need at least 15 to 20 moves. It depends upon the position also. For example, very good question asked by Geeta. Very good. Thank you very much. If the king is like this, if your piece is in this corner, your opening king is in the center, then it is going to take 15 to 20 moves depending upon how you play and your opponent will play. Okay, but if the situation is different, if your pieces are already near the king, like for example here, if situation is like this, then you can easily do one move check. Like, if the situation is like this, the king is in front of the king, already we are covering them. So this is one move check. Okay, second question, let's say I can do checkmate even in the center with one queen and two rooks. Absolutely right. We can do checkmate with the queen and two rooks in the center also. But, but, we have to be very, very careful on those things also. Will because stalemate is there also. Okay. What is the next question? This was nice live stream. Thank you so much. Abhav Nanda. Thank you so much, Abhav Nanda. Thank you so much. What if we have the opening? What if opening king and r king? Okay, very nice question. Very nice question. You see, as I already discussed in my stream, in this one, in the video right now, that which are the minimum pieces required to do the checkmate. And if this is the situation, if you have a king, your opponent have a queen, then it's a draw because none of you will able to do checkmate. This is known as insufficient material draw. This is known as insufficient material draw. How many hours do we need to practice every game? Okay, very, very good question. Okay, you see, people, uh, this question, at least you need to practice one, at least. You can give more time to your chess also, but because students are having some other activities also, like for example, some students go for swimming, some students go for tennis, some students have homework also, some students play with the other friends, right? So these are the activities which making the time lesser and lesser and lesser. So at least we should give 1 hour for chess to become better. If you're not able to give 1 hour for the chess, at least give half an hour per. And one more thing, whenever your coach, whenever you take the class, whenever your class is over, okay, don't just go into your bag or just go for any game or anything. Don't just go over there. Once your class is over, just go through just revise that lecture. Okay, think that you are the teacher and now teach that lecture again to yourself. That's how you will memorize that thing forever. It will stay in your mind forever. Okay, next question. Thank you for that. Very, very much. Very okay. Deepa is, can you? I don't know. Okay. Any other questions? Any very, very good questions people are asking. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Any other questions? Any other question? Okay. Can you? I don't know. Okay. Okay, guys. Yes. So our coach also said we also recommend 10 games per week and minimum 100% too. This is also there. This is also there. Skip time. This is a minimum thing. Okay. If you play at least 1 hour per day chess, well, that is good enough for you. That is good enough for you. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? If there is no other question, then we can sum up the class, right? Okay. I will just wait 2 or 3 more minutes, then we can sum up the. Okay. Okay. Very, very good questions. Okay. Gazling is saying thank you for the answer. You're welcome, Gazling. You're welcome. Okay. Harinandan saying thank you, coach. You're welcome, Harinandan. Very, very much. Thank you very much. Okay. So if there is no questions, no answer, so we can sum up the class and don't forget to like, comment and share this video. Okay, if you really like this video, comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to our channel. Okay. Okay, guys. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye, everyone. Okay, one question. Can we do two queen checkmate in one move? Again, I'm telling you, it depends upon the situation. Okay, if your queens are in the corner and the opening king in the center, how can you do checkmate in just one move? Not possible. Okay, so you have to bring the king into the corner, or in some other situation where the king can't able to. Only then you can do check. Okay, that's the question. Okay, so guys, take care. Bye bye. Merry Christmas and have a very happy.